Joining me now ahead of APFC 4 Night of Champions is Pedro Gutierrez walking into a rematch with Sergio Plascencia. How are you feeling, man? Just about a month out.
I feel great right now. I feel ready, strong, confident.
It's a rematch. So, what do you think may go a little bit differently this time? And what makes you so confident in taking this fight again?
So last time I was coming into into that fight, I was just coming back from surgery, so I was a little scared to like really push myself. I had gotten my gallbladder removed, and so 4 months after that surgery, I was just starting to get back into the gym, and my coach was like, "Hey, do you want a title shot?" And I was like, "Yeah." So then 2 months after I fought Sergio, I felt great for that fight. I didn't really have the strength that I needed that time. So this time I've been really building on making sure that I have that strength, that conditioning just to hold out a lot longer. And this time I'm not worried about like my god like that's those stitches like bursting out of nowhere.
So it's got to feel good to know that you get a chance to get this one back and you get a chance to get in there with a really game opponent. What do you expect to see from Sergio on the night?
Uh Honestly, I've seen Sergio improve throughout the years that like we've been fighting, and I'm really excited to see what he's got to offer this time. You know where he's gone to, as far as his striking, his groundwork. I really want to see what level he's come up to this point. You know.
Yeah, and what do you anticipate showing the fans yourself? Like there's always got to be something that you're really eager to put forward in that cage. What would you have to do on the night to walk away just happy with your performance?
I'm honestly I'm really excited just to get in there and really show everything that I've been doing. My last fight before coming pro, I made a mistake where I got too complacent and I dropped my hands, things like that. So I've been working a lot on staying technical, uh, keeping the fight standing. If we take it to the ground, we take it to the ground, but I'm mainly focused on trying to keep it standing the whole time.
How is the transition to pro? Because I know for a lot of guys, it adds a whole new motivating factor. It's almost like, hey, this is the real race now.
Um, for me, this is exciting. This is a dream come true. I've been wanting to get to this point, you know, from like the day I first walked into Coach Franco's gym over at Team 110 to this moment now. It's a dream come true. I'm excited to be here. I'm excited for this opportunity. I really just can't wait to get in there.
Not too many guys get to make their pro debut on UFC Fight Pass. That's got to be a surreal moment for you.
It is. It honestly is.
So, who are some of the guys that have really helped you throughout this camp that you've been getting some of the work within in preparation and that you'll continue to work with over the next month before we see you in Hammond, Indiana?
I've been having a lot of help with a lot of my guys at the gym. Um, Gio, Freddie, Rafael Ramos. I've had help from outside the gym. Christian, my friend Christian, of course, he's been a lot of help with my ground game, and then going over and working with Rachel. She's been helping a lot too.
And then to double back a little bit, what do you think is the one thing that you really, or the top area that you think you're better than Sergio in? Where do you think you have the biggest advantage? And where do you really think on fight night you'll be able to display the levels?
Um, I feel like more able to let go of those leg kicks. I've never really seen him really throw a lot of kicks, so I'm like as far as kick goes, making transitioning from throwing those hands to letting go of those kicks. I think I'm better off at doing that.
Do you have any prediction at this point for how the fight may play out, or are you the type of guy that's just kind of going to let it come to you and see where it takes you?
Um, Man, I've been every night and every random moment walking around. I've just been having flashes, just dreams, and just waiting for that moment. I'm looking to knock him out, of course, but the fight can play out any way possible. It can go submission. He could get a submission. He can knock me out. It can go any way. So honestly, we're just gonna let the cards play out here and hope that the training really plays out really well here. You know.
If when all's said and done, you get your hand raised, what would that mean to you to move to 1-0 as a pro, do it on UFC Fight Pass in front of some very notable names? How would that feel to you personally?
That personally, that's gonna feel fantastic and amazing. I'm already like inside. I'm already driven to just get in there. I'm already excited just to get in there. Just the vision of seeing myself walking into that cage already. I'm like
The
pumped for this.
passion comes through even on camera, man. I can tell that you're ready to go. And it's always exciting to see a fighter who looks this ready ahead of fight week. Thank you so much for joining us, man. It was a short one, but we'll definitely have you in here in the future. What do you have to say in closing as to why fans should tune into this fight?
Like I said, this is going to be one of the best fights that you can watch out there. Um, Placencia himself, he's a phenomenal fighter. Great boxing skills, great wrestling skills. Jiu-jitsu, he's phenomenal on the ground. So this is going to be one of the fight not to miss out between us. He's going to be one of the best rematches you've ever seen.
FCC 4 Night of Champions goes down April 23rd in Hammond, Indiana on UFC Fight Pass. Pedro Gutierrez versus Sergio Plascencia, the rematch. They're looking to steal the show. Make sure you're following Pedro Gutierrez on the social medias. Make sure you're following APFC MMA. And once again, Pedro, thank you for the time.
Of course. Thank you.